What makes any catch so wild it rewrites NFL history?
Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! Oh, what a catch! Jermaine to the end zone. Oh, what a grab! What a grab by Moeaki for a touchdown!
How do players pull off the impossible under pressure, snatching victory, seeking that highlight reel for the ages with a single grab? NFL receivers have delivered some truly gravity-defying, impossible catches that left fans and opponents alike in disbelief. From crazy one-handers to miraculous last-second touchdowns, where the game seemed already over. In high-pressure situations, in playoffs, Super Bowls, or tight late-game moments, certain players have made grabs that redefine what's possible, seemingly rewriting the laws of physics. These aren't just routine catches. They're jaw-dropping feats of athleticism under the highest stakes. Today, we're counting down the most insane catches in NFL history. Which of these unforgettable catches stands above the rest? Let's dive into the chaos and find out. Where superhuman skill and maybe a little luck combine to create legendary moments and for an epic YouTube countdown. Here we go. When you think of the best catches in NFL history, in the NFC Championship on January 10th, 1982, the San Francisco 49ers trailed the Dallas Cowboys 27-21 late in the fourth quarter. With 58 seconds left, the 49ers faced 3rd and 3 at Dallas's 6-yard line. Rolling right under pressure, quarterback Joe Montana lofted a high pass to the back of the end zone. Dwight Clark, a 6'4" receiver, made a leaping fingertip grab at the peak of his jump, hauling in the 6-yard touchdown and somehow landing in bounds. Candlestick Park went berserk as San Francisco took a 28-27 lead with 51 seconds to go. The 49ers held on, and the catch sent them to their first Super Bowl. This play is widely regarded as one of the greatest in NFL history. It symbolized the end of Dallas's NFC dominance and launched the 49ers' 1980s dynasty. Clark's soaring catch with a Cowboy defender right behind him remains an image of NFL immortality. A perfect blend of Montana's clutch touch and Clark's athletic prowess. We think there are many more like this one. Stay tuned for this action-packed countdown. Smash that like button if you like football as much as we do. In Super Bowl 42, the undefeated Patriots led the underdog New York Giants 14-10 with just 1 minute and 15 seconds left. If you were eating nachos or looking away for just a second, this may have looked like a normal play. But let's take a closer look.
Oh my God. This ball's thrown and Tyree just goes up for it like a basketball player. Harrison trying to knock it down. Man, I don't know how he got out of there. I thought he was on the ground and then he came out of the pile and just slings it. That's a great catch by David Tyree.
Those were the words of one broadcaster as an unlikely hero etched his name in Super Bowl lore. Giants QB Eli Manning escaped a swarm of pass rushers. One Patriot even grabbed a chunk of his jersey and launched the ball downfield. It floated into a crowd where David Tyree, a reserve receiver who had only 4 catches all season, leapt with Patriots safety Rodney Harrison draped on him. Tyree pinned the ball against his helmet with one hand, maintaining possession as he fell backwards to the ground. The unbelievable 32-yard catch on 3rd and forever kept the Giants' drive alive. I don't know how he caught that. Tom Brady would later admit, Tyree's grab was as improbable as it gets. 4 plays later, the Giants scored the winning TD, shocking the 18-0 Patriots 17-14. Tyree's helmet catch, in one of the biggest upsets ever, is now considered the most memorable play in Super Bowl history. It denied New England's perfect season and delivered the Giants a championship, all thanks to one impossible catch. Super Bowl 43 gave us a finish for the ages, capped by another astonishingly precise catch. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Arizona Cardinals were locked in a thriller, Arizona having just taken a 23-20 lead with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Steelers QB Ben Roethlisberger led a long drive to the Cardinals' 6-yard line with 42 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, Ben dropped back and fired to the back right corner of the end zone. a spot swarming with 3 Arizona defenders. Waiting just behind them was Santonio Holmes. The Steelers receiver leaped and snagged the ball with his arms fully extended, managing to drag both toes inbounds in the back corner before falling out, all in a split second. Holmes maintained possession despite a shove from a defender, and the official's arm shot up. Touchdown! The breathtaking 6-yard TD grab put Pittsburgh ahead 27-23 with 35 seconds left. A booth review confirmed Holmes had indeed gotten both feet down by a hair. The Steelers won the Super Bowl moments later. Holmes was named Super Bowl MVP, thanks largely to this clutch toe-tap catch. It's often cited as one of the greatest Super Bowl catches ever, a perfect combination of route, throw, and an incredible display of body control by Holmes in the biggest moment. The New York Giants needed magic once again versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Trailing New England 17-15 with 3:46 to play, the Giants started a do-or-die drive from their own 12-yard line. On the very first play, Eli Manning uncorked a high arching throw deep down the left sideline toward Mario Manningham. The coverage was tight, 2 Patriots converged, and Manning's pass had to be absolutely perfect, and it was. Manningham stretched out and made a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch, then somehow got his tiptoes down in bounds as he crashed toward the sideline. The play gained 38 yards and left even Patriots fans in awe. Eli put the ball in the only spot it could go, the right one, and Manningham made the catch. That throw and catch drew instant comparisons to Tyree's miracle, but this one was all skill, no luck. And similarly, Manningham's catch required absolute perfection. The big gain sparked the Giants' drive, which ended in the go-ahead touchdown. New York would win 21-17, and Manningham's sideline snag is now known as one of the most skillful clutch catches in Super Bowl history. Some Giants coaches even argue it was a better play than the helmet catch in terms of pure execution. Late November 2014, Sunday Night Football, the world witnessed a catch that instantly went viral and made a new rookie a household name. New York Giants wideout Odell Beckham Jr. sprinted down the sideline at MetLife Stadium, tightly covered by Cowboys defender Brandon Carr. Giants QB Eli Manning launched a deep bomb from about 43 yards out. As the ball sailed, Carr grabbed OBJ's arm and was flagged for pass interference, but Beckham was undeterred. Leaping backwards at full extension, Beckham reached back with one hand, just 3 fingers on the ball, and somehow snagged it. He landed hard on his back inbounds for an unbelievable 43-yard touchdown. NBC's Chris Collinsworth wasn't exaggerating. Slow-motion replays showed OBJ's catch defied physics, a one-handed catch between his fingertips while being dragged down and still getting both feet in. Social media exploded. Even LeBron James tweeted he had just witnessed the greatest catch ever. Wow! Even Beckham himself was stunned. It was a very iconic moment. It changed my life forever. Though the Giants eventually lost that game, Beckham's grab became the highlight of the 2014 season. Jarvis Landry put it, "He broke the internet." If these moments have you amazed so far, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more incredible NFL stories and highlights. We dive into unbelievable sports moments like these every week, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Only 2% of you that are watching are subscribed. Super Bowl 49 looked like deja vu for the Patriots. Yet another circus catch threatening to derail them. Down 28-24 with 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Seattle Seahawks were desperate. Russell in the pocket. Russell for Curse, and it's broken up again, and is it? But somehow, he winds up with the football. I think Butler hit it and it came right back down. Unbelievable. That's exactly what happened, isn't it? Russell Wilson launched a deep ball to Jermaine Kearse streaking down the right sideline. Rookie Patriots corner Malcolm Butler leaped and batted the pass away, or so it appeared. The ball tipped off Butler's hands, then off Kearse's leg, then into the air as both fell to the turf. In an unreal sequence of bobbles, Kearse, lying on his back, secured the ball before it hit the ground. The stadium went silent in disbelief. Kearse had hauled in the 33-yard pass on his second or third try, somehow keeping concentration through the bobble. The catch put Seattle at the Patriots' 5-yard line with 1st and goal and under 1 minute left, setting it up for a Seattle victory. New England fans were thinking, not again! After all, they'd been tormented by Tyree's helmet catch in past Super Bowls. In fact, even Tom Brady slumped on the sideline, looking stunned at Kearse's miracle catch. Al Michaels exclaimed, "That ridiculous juggling catch made Tom Brady so sad." But just 2 plays later, Butler would redeem himself with a goal line interception that preserved the Patriots' win. Still, Kearse's catch stands on its own. It's often called the most unbelievable Super Bowl catch since Tyree, a play where the ball seemed to have a mind of its own, until Kearse finally said, "I got it." Seattle didn't win the game, but Kearse's juggling grab is immortalized as a Super Bowl classic forever. Super Bowl 51. The New England Patriots needed a miracle. Actually, several. They got one thanks to Julian Edelman. The Patriots have rallied to within 28-2, but only 2 minutes and 28 seconds remain and they face 3rd and 5 at their own 36. The catch that helped fuel the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Tom Brady fires a pass over the middle, but Falcons corner Robert Alford leaps and tips it at the last second, sending the ball spiraling high into the air. 3 Atlanta defenders and Edelman converge. As the ball descends, it bounces off a defender's leg and shoulder, inches above the ground. Edelman, staying laser-focused, lunges and grabs it, pinning it against a defender's foot. In the chaos of 4 bodies, the ball pops out of Edelman's hands for a split second, but he reclutches it on the rebound. Somehow, he maintains control. Was that truly a catch? The officials rule it a catch, and replay confirms the ball never hit the ground. The result? A 23-yard gain that keeps New England's drive and hopes alive. Even Edelman was in awe. "I didn't know if a piece of the ball was touching, but I was pretty sure I caught it," he said later. Brady was more emphatic, calling it one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. I don't know how he caught it. The Patriots tied the game shortly after and went on to win in overtime 34-28. Edelman's impossible catch, inches from being an interception or an incompletion, became the signature highlight of the Patriots' epic comeback. Which of these insane catches do you think was the craziest? Let us know down below. We want to hear which moment left you most speechless. For pure last-second drama, it's hard to top this one. The 2017 NFC Divisional Playoffs. The Minnesota Vikings led most of the game, but the New Orleans Saints stormed back to go up 24-23 with only 25 seconds left. The Vikings' season came down to 10 seconds and one final play from their own 39-yard line. No timeouts, only a miracle would do. Keenum launched a Hail Mary pass toward the right sideline toward Stephon Diggs. Diggs leaped and made the catch around the Saints' 34-yard line. But as he turned upfield, he realized something shocking. The last defender, safety Marcus Williams, had completely whiffed on the tackle. Diggs, who kept his feet and found nothing but open field ahead. US Bank Stadium went insane. Diggs sprinted untouched into the end zone as time expired for a 61-yard touchdown. Game over. Vikings radio announcer Paul Allen screamed, "It's a Minnesota miracle!" And he wasn't wrong. This was the first NFL playoff game ever won on a touchdown as time expired. Diggs threw off his helmet and celebrated in disbelief while the Saints stood stunned. In the aftermath, Williams was heavily criticized for the miss. The Vikings advanced with a 29-24 walk-off win, and the term Minneapolis Miracle became part of NFL sports history. It's a reminder that no game is over until the clock hits 0. And sometimes the most insane catch is the one that snatches victory from the jaws of defeat at the very last second. Regular season games can deliver legendary moments too, and DeAndre Hopkins proved it with perhaps the greatest Hail Mary catch ever. In 2020, the Arizona Cardinals were down 30-26 to the Buffalo Bills with just 11 seconds remaining. Taking the snap, young QB Kyler Murray evaded the rush, rolled to his left, and chucks the ball toward the end zone with all his might. Waiting in the end zone were 3 Bills defensive backs, perfectly in position around Hopkins. No matter. Hopkins, known for having maybe the best hands in the NFL, timed his jump perfectly. Hopkins plucked the ball from the sky, securing it amid a sea of arms. He came down in the paint for an incredible 43-yard touchdown with 2 seconds left. Arizona took the lead 32-30, leaving the Bills, who had scored what they thought was the game winner just 34 seconds earlier, absolutely shell-shocked. Yeah, that's what she said. They were in position, it was just a better catch by eye. Hopkins joked afterward, somehow making grammar as unique as the catch. Indeed, the Bills' defenders did almost everything right. Hopkins was just better. The photo of Hopkins high above the crowd with 3 pairs of arms grasping at the ball became an overnight sensation. Cardinals coach Cliff Kingsbury said, "Just to get the pass off was incredible. I kept asking our guys, did he catch it? Yes, coach, he did." The play immediately earned nickname status, Hail Murray. It was widely hailed as the play of the year in the NFL, and even got a nod from LeBron James on social media. Hopkins, wearing Jordan brand gloves, later quipped it was like dunking on 3 guys at once. Is it too soon to call play an all-time great? Not when it's this unreal. In Week 10 of the 2022 season, the Minnesota Vikings and Buffalo Bills played a game for the ages. The Vikings were down 27-23 in the final minute and faced a 4th and 18 from their own 27. Essentially, the game was on the line. Kirk Cousins launched a desperation throw toward Justin Jefferson, who was tightly covered by Bills safety Cam Lewis. The ball was high. Jefferson leaped, and what he did next left everyone speechless. With Lewis getting both hands on the ball, Jefferson somehow reached up with his right hand and snatched the ball one-handed, ripping it away from the defender in midair. Falling backward, Jefferson maintained control as he hit the ground, clutching the ball against the defender's hand all the way down. By some miracle, the ball never touched the turf. It was an incredible one-hand catch in traffic on 4th and ball game. Vikings radio went crazy, and social media immediately proclaimed it the catch of the year, if not the decade. Jefferson's grab was so absurd that the gloves and sleeves he wore were sent to the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, that catch kept the Vikings' hopes alive. Literally, if Jefferson doesn't catch it, the game is over. Instead, Minnesota drove on and eventually won 33-30 in overtime, in no small part thanks to JJ's heroics. After the game, Jefferson said that play was just a sign of things to come. A scary thought for defenders. It's the kind of play you practice in the backyard and think, no way that could actually happen. But Jefferson did it. How do we top that? Well, we are going to go back to one of our favorite catches in the last 100 years. It's the playoff moment that started a dynasty. Yes, so hold on tight, and here we go. In the 1972 AFC divisional round, the Pittsburgh Steelers trailed the Raiders 7-6 with only 22 seconds left, facing 4th and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Quarterback Terry Bradshaw scrambled and rifled a pass toward running back Frenchie Fuqua. Raiders safety Jack Tatum collided with Fuqua at the same time the ball arrived, and the ball ricocheted wildly. As Oakland defenders began to celebrate, rookie running back Franco Harris appeared out of nowhere. Harris scooped the ball inches from the turf and sprinted down the sideline for the game-winning touchdown. Three Rivers Stadium erupted as the Steelers won 13-7 on one of the wackiest, most fantastic finishes in NFL history. The play, dubbed the Immaculate Reception, became an instant legend, propelling Pittsburgh toward 4 championships in that decade. Even 50 years later, Harris's miracle catch and run is celebrated as the play that launched the Steelers dynasty. These catches show that NFL magic can strike at any moment. Whether it's a Super Bowl on the line or a mid-season thriller, these grabs prove that no lead is safe and no pass is truly impossible when greatness is on the field. If you thought these NFL moments were crazy, check out this video.